Good afternoon. Today I'll be talking about government manslaughter, or better yet, the Georgia death penalty law. The video you just saw, it can be found on YouTube by just typing in death penalty. My thesis would be the Georgia death penalty should be reviewed and changed because of its injustice. My purpose is to persuade my audience to be opposed to this law. My credibility is my research for the past few weeks, and my relevance is to secure the life of humans from the government manslaughter. Imagine yourself sitting in a courtroom. All attention is on you. You have just been accused for allegedly killing your 3 children in a house fire. The arson investigators have reliable proof that you are guilty. You have already pleaded to the jury in an attempt to persuade them that you are innocent, but their faces show despair. You just sit, hoping, praying that just someone, will be opposed to the charges at hand. The jury steps into the room with a verdict. You have just been sentenced to the death penalty. This is a true story of a man that was wrongly accused and executed. Cameron William was executed in Texas in 2004 for allegedly killing his 3 children and was killed 13 years later. He always claimed his innocence, but the arson investigators used liable proof that he was guilty. Since 2004, further evidence showed that it led to an inescapable conclusion that William did not set this fire, and he was still executed, according to innocentproject.org. Because of this unfortunate incident, arson investigators are required to have more education in their field because of his death. But who's to say that other incidents like this haven't already occurred because of this gruesome law? An eye for an eye, hand for a hand, or a tooth for a tooth is not justice, but quite barbaric. Law 17-10-30 states that in the procedure of imposition of the death penalty, if the offense of murder, rape, armed robbery, or kidnapping was committed by a person with prior record of conviction for capital felony, or number 2, if the offense of murder, rape, armed robbery, or kidnapping was committed while the offender was engaging in the commission of another capital felony, or aggravated battery, or offense of the murder was committed with the offender was engaged in the commission of burglary or arson in the 1st degree. This law was found on criminal.law.com. The 5th Amendment to the Constitution recognizes the existence of capital punishment and outlines the condition for trying individuals accused for capital punishment. The amendment states that one person shall be deprived of life without due process of the law. This means that before an execution, certain legal procedures such as formal arrest, charges, and trial must be followed, stated by deathpenalty.org. I can go on about these offenses, but I just wanted to ask my audience one simple question. Is it right to kill another human being regardless of their crimes? To be victim of capital punishment in the United States has been reported to killing approximately 14,295 individuals, according to deathpenalty.info.org. At this rate, the government will kill almost 20,000 individuals by 2030, according to www.attorneys.com. This could be a loved one, friend. Capital punishment can also be seen as a race issue in Georgia. In 1987, in the case of McClinsky and Kemp versus Kemp, the Supreme Court detailed with a difficult issue of a race and capital punishment. Statistical studies showed that African Americans in Georgia were 4.3 times more likely to receive the death sentence when they killed whites than they were to killing other African Americans, according to thegalegroup.com. Everyone should be responsible for if they commit a murder, including the government. But should death be the penalty? I say no. Death should not be the penalty for any human being. My proposal is that the law should be reviewed and be eliminated from the Constitution because of its barbaric results. If the law is not changed, we will see a future where our friends and loved ones will be slaughtered by the government in injustice. As stated earlier in the speech, by 2030, a total of approximately 20,000 individuals would be victim to capital punishment. Now imagine that this law was eliminated. You would see the government that allows visitation to criminals that are subject to capital punishment, giving them an opportunity to forgive with the weight of their crimes on their shoulders. I honestly think that the ultimate punishment is not executing, but letting them live. Thank you.